This is a video explaining the different registers of the clarinet for beginners who have never been exposed to it before, or for beginners who are still just sort of struggling with getting over the register key issue. So to start, just a brief explanation. The clarinet has a key on the back that you're required to push with your thumb, as well as the hole on the back that you are required to operate with your thumb. One of the challenges is making sure the thumb can push both without letting the hole leak. That just takes a little bit of coordination and practice. Once you think you have that down, you're ready to start playing in different registers. In the description, I will have a PDF of the page that I am reading, which we will be going through together. It starts off with C, and we're going to use the register key to make the C turn into a high G on top of the staff. This is what that sounds like. Okay, so as you go to the upper register, you want to make sure that the back of your tongue is in the high position, as if you are saying E. If you have taken a lesson with me, we've gone over this, and I've made you say oi to feel what the back of the tongue is doing, to make you a little bit more aware of it. And if you have never done that, try that now and go oi and feel what it's like when the back of your tongue goes up. That's what you want when you're playing the higher notes. Now, let's go to the page that I have provided in the description. We're going to look at letter A, the first line. And we're going to be playing through this slowly, not quite in time. I will cue when the notes change. We are going to do each measure 2 times. Nice and easy. Here we go. And again. Going on. We have B flat and then high F with the first finger in addition to all the C fingers. Now we're going to use A and high E by adding one more finger. Now, low G and high D. Now we're going to add a pinky. This is the pinky for F. Let's put it up close so that you can see. We have 4 pinkies. That's going to be the F that you want, or you can use the left hand F, which is kind of tucked underneath the other pinky keys on the left hand side. I think the right hand's more comfortable for me, but I've noticed some students with small hands prefer this one, and that's just okay for this exercise. This is F and C. to that pinky, the E pinky, on the left side, which is right here. Be careful not to accidentally push this one here for the F sharp. In addition, sometimes if you're not sure which pinky, you accidentally push both. We really want just the one over here, and sometimes it helps to also have the F pinky still down. So this is low E and high B. Okay, at this point, if you haven't gotten this far, I would advise you not to go on to B, as it does not get any easier from here. And if you don't have a solid air stream to begin with, letter A on this page will also be difficult. You want to make sure that you are playing with a good sound and a good force behind the sound from your diaphragm pushing solidly. Maybe pushing is the wrong word. Now we're going to move on to letter B. I've included the chromatic notes just so that there's the same number of notes. Also, it's a little bit more difficult to reach the high C, so more practice is better. This is letter B. Instead of doing each one twice, we're going to do each measure once. We're going to start with C, going up to G again. Now D flat, which is this pinky key right there, and D flat going up to high A flat. Now D going up to high A. Now E flat, we can either use D plus this bottom side key or D plus this fork key here. Now E going to high B. And now F with just the thumb going to the high C. Now, at this point, if you do this exercise a few times, you should get more comfortable with it as you do it. Again, making sure you have a solid air behind all the tone. We're going to read the rest of the page. C, letter C, will still be relatively slow and not really much in time. I will still cue the notes, but we're going to start with F and C, and we're going to walk our way down the clarinet one finger at a time, jumping up in register and then moving on to the next note. I have included breath marks. I will take breaths there. I will give you enough time to breathe, but we would like to try to do each measure in one breath if possible. This is letter C. letter D, we will do in time. This is just as much a reading exercise as it is a tone exercise. We want to make sure that we are walking down the clarinet, then pushing the register key to pop from F to C, and then picking up the same fingers that we had just put down to read the new set of notes. I will do this one twice, and we will do it with a metronome at a quarter note equals 100 beats per minute. 1, 2, ready, go. Next, 1, 2, ready. Okay, again. 1, 2, ready. Ready, set. Next, we will do letter E. I will do this with a metronome again. Again, we are making sure that we are moving all the fingers down and then up, pushing the register key, and then moving the same fingers down and up to read the new set of notes. Again, I will pause at the breath mark and count you in again, and we'll do it twice. 1 and 2, ready. One, two, next, go. Again, ready, set. Next, ready, go. This concludes the video of clarinet 12ths, or using the register key. Please be aware that if you can't do letter A comfortably and solidly, you should move on to letter B. Make sure you can play the easy notes before you kick it up to the harder notes, and the easy exercises before you can do the more difficult exercises. There's no hurry to be able to play the full range of the clarinet. It is an instrument with a really large range, a really solid low register, and a really high register that doesn't necessarily sound great in the beginning. So take your time with it, play through this video for the steps that you're working on a few times, maybe even spend a whole week on each letter, and that would be just fine. Thank you, have a nice day. If you got something out of this, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Have a nice day.